NTW2025. So today's session is about data-driven BI with Tableau, and we're glad to have you with us. So let's get started by welcoming our trainer for today, Sir Samaya. The floor is yours, sir.
Yeah, hi. Hi, very good morning to everyone. Yeah, my name is Samaya. Call me just Sam. So I have 50 years of IT experience. So I've been working as a data architect. So I know in and out in like about the data. So I'm going to give like a brief introduction about the data-driven BI with the Tableau. So how the data will be processed in the backend. So today's world, so data is very very important. So it's like a more precious than gold and oil, because if you have a data, so we can answer any questions or anything we can do in the business side. So that's why data plays very very important role in today's world. So I'm going to like share my slides and to discuss more detail in the about the data. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, hi. Yeah, data driven. So actually, why I'm putting like a data driven BI means how the data will be driving in the corporate world and everywhere. So data plays very important role, right? So that's why like a how like the starting to ending, how the data play different roles in the business intelligent warehouse. So that's why like I given the data driven BI. So we will go one by one here. So maybe people are like a join here, right? So what is data here? Anybody can answer? What is data? What is information? So what is the difference between data versus information? Anyone like whatever you know is like a right or wrong or like a partial, no issues. Maybe just I'm checking what exactly you are thinking about data. Anybody guessing? Okay. Yeah. Data is simple like a whatever the number, a text, or whatever we call it like a data, right? It's not like a give complete background of that one. So your informations will cover like a entire the text or whatever. Suppose if you take 19 number, what is 19? We don't know, right? It's a age or it's a like a count or like a, that's why it's an uncertainty here. So that's why that is called 19 is like a data information is like a, yeah, age is equal to 19. So it's like info is a covering completely about whatever the given number or given type that. So that is called information. So the data versus information. So that's why data it will give like a raw idea, information will give complete picture about the data. Okay. So when you come to here, how the like a data play important role in the corporate world or everywhere in the world, just we see that like a career path how it will flow. Yeah. If you see here, if you are mastering data, like handling the data, so how the like roles will play in a career path. If you see here, suppose if you are like aware of the data analytics, like a development. If you see here, if you are aware of the data, how to handle, just a starting point, you will be as like a data analyst. Then if you are mastering the data, how to handle or like organizing the data, should be like a move into further level here, senior data analyst, lead data analyst, or manager of the data analyst. So you can handle the total entire team, so who are working under you on the data. So this is like a way, if you are like complete aware of in and out, well, like a data architect level, maybe you can move into different roles here, like a data leadership, like individual contributor, or like a business customer facing analytics. So these are all like a data only here. If you see a director of data analytics, like a chief data officer, VP of data analytics. See here? Then if you like suppose if you are mastering about like data, like if you want to give a individual contributor, so these are the things like you can play. Specialized like a data science lead, a principal data scientist, or a senior data scientist, or data scientist. Wherever like if you see data is like a playing the role here. Further, if you want to move higher position, so VP of business intelligence, director of business intelligence, BI manager, BI developer, or business intelligence analyst. See here, only based on the data, if you're aware of this one. So these are the roles in the IT world. So you can play a big role from a scratch, like starting as a developer to like a CTO, chief technology officer or chief data officer. So that is a higher position in the company. Is like a one step below the CEO. So that's only how the roles will play based on the data only. So if you are master in the data organizing or like correcting the data, so that you will play these different roles here. So that's why data is very important. So today's world, yeah, we'll go one by one in detail. See here, for example, just pictorial representation will give more clarity on what is what here. So if you say, for example, just like a raw data, how when you combine different things in like all the things like different colors put into one area, mixed all the things, that is called raw data. So it's very hard to like find out what is what here. So same thing if you like a cleaning, maybe a same color put into same way. So that is like a cleaning, putting like all same color like a different like a one group. So that is like a cleaning. So when you cleaning that one, like forming into same color into one group, that is like a structuring here. So same structures if you like a design different things like a standing or like putting all the things in different way, that is called like a visualization. Once like a visualization if ready yours, so maybe you can like say the story about that one. If you see here, raw data to cleaning, cleaning to structuring, structuring to visualization, then storytelling. So companies wanted this one only. Company don't want what is backend raw data cleaning structuring. No, they want to see the visualization. They want to take like actionable insights based on the given data, so that they will take the quicker decisions. That is like a storytelling here. So that's why when you see here raw data and when you see the storytelling like a house, the difference here, how like a meaningful way we presented here. So you clear, right? Or anything, if you have any doubt or anything, yeah, maybe we'll discuss in the offline or like after the class. So maybe we'll give more clarity on that one. Yep. So actually when we enter into actual scenario here, business intelligence strategy, this is like a data driven action, how like a starting to ending. The first point here, data collection. When you see here the color code here, T green, data collection. The second one is like a data processing. The third one is like a data analysis and insights. The fourth one is like a data driven action. So our course is like a data driven BI with the Tableau. Maybe we need to go one by one phases. Data collection, and second is like a data processing. The third one is like a data analysis and insights, and the fourth one is like a data driven action. That's why we are like a here only now. So data driven action. So don't start here like to make understand or like to get clarify here, because this is a final stage. So when you enter into like a here this phase, so you will face so many issues. Maybe you will get like unanswered questions here, because the basics should be required to answer when you jump into here. That's why so we need to start from here, data collection, so that every phase whatever the like issues you will answer and you will correct here and move into further into analysis here. So the first phase, data collection. So data collection can be done many ways here. So either like if you see the world, IT world, like data sources or internal data, like a sales data or external data. So data can be collected like here like many ways, either databases, flat file, or like a CSV file or JSON file, whatever it is like. So data is coming. Today, if you touch anything, data will generate. So the most like a storing or like a measuring is like a terabytes TB, and more than the terabyte also there. But like yeah, every day it will like almost in the world it like almost 3 terabytes or like yeah 3 to 10 terabytes data will be generated every day. Meaning like it's like more TBs of TBs here. So that much data will be created daily in the world. So, but really, that data is useful to everyone. Yes, when you organize, when you like a cleanse, when you utilize in proper way, yes, we can answer many things. But still, data is only like a 60 to 70 should be used to answer the queries. Whatever the generated data cannot be answered because roughly like it will create but should be organized way. So that way like the first step is like a data collection. So when the collected data should be processed in a meaningful way. So in meaningful way means like a yes, we should be cleaning required, whatever the data generated, so should be cleansed, or like it should be ETL pipeline should be put. ETL means like extract, transform, and load. First, we extract heterogeneous sources or same sources. It should be like a load into like a transform based on the given logic and load into centralized data warehouse. So then here like a data warehouse. Then data governance and then security. Data governance, yeah, data warehouse like we will discuss in detail in data warehouse what is data warehouse. Then again data governance, how the data should be organized, should be shared. So some protocol should be followed in the data governance. The security also. So once like a data is in proper or like a stored in a centralized data warehouse should be given the security. So only authorized people can be accessed or can be answered, not everyone, because confidential data should be go to only authorized people. So this is the second layer. So when you come to again like after the like a data processing done, then go into the data analysis and insights. So here data processing, almost some of the like a cleansing like a logic will be applied here, right? Once the data is this like a say some of the perfect data here in the data processing layer. Once the data processing done, so then we can answer some of the questions like a self services related, maybe meaning like a, we can design the charts, maps, and all the stuff. Again we can like a data modeling also will be done here. So then like a BI data dashboard also we can design here. Then KPI tracking, then predictive analytics. So in this layer, data analysis and insight layer, so maybe we can answer many questions. The companies like yeah data analyst or analytics guy will work on almost here data analysis and insight layer here, because here he can design and he can like apply the thoughts based on the given logic by the company, so that we can design and submit like a KPI dashboards to the senior management. That is called like a what to extract from the data. Here they will decide. So the analyst guys will design the insights, so that will share to like a senior management or like whoever required to take the decision on based on the company's data, so that they will utilize. So here major play like a here major like will be play a role in here only. So once like everything is set, then move into the data driven action. Yeah, the data driven action here like here we get strategy, like AI insight, decision making, like automation optimization. Here where and how will insight be used here. So once the data is ready, so that's why we can take the decision making, or like a artificial intelligence we can apply the insights here. Based on that only we can like follow the strategy. Like automation, same thing will be done repeatedly on the given data. Then like optimizations, when like loading and unloading the data, then like it will like take some time to load the data, right? Then we need to optimize and automate it. So that's why here like four roles will be played when we want to move into the data driven action here. So anyone, any questions? So we will see one by one here. The data collection layer and the data processing layer and the data analysis layer and the data driven action layer. Okay, yeah. When you see here data collection, our first part is like a data collection. You see, right? Just now I discussed like how like what is data sources here. So many data sources here like in the market available. Almost like a, if you take any BI to business intelligence warehouse tools, like almost like if we take the Tableau one of the like a BI tool, right? So it will support almost like a 70 databases inside. That many databases are available in the market. So every database means storing the data, right? Or creating the data, storing the data in an organized way. So here like a data comes like here data sources, internal data, external data, we'll discuss it, right? What is data collection here? Yes, like just in the process of gathering and measuring information on variables of interest in a structured way, systematic way. It's a crucial first step in data analysis, research, business intelligence, and machine learning. So this is like a data collection. When you come to like a data processing, how to manage the data here. So yeah, we have data cleansing required, like yeah, transformation and loading into data, and the data warehouse we need to build. Once like a build, then we'll follow the data governance. Then after that like a out protocol something, right? Yeah, we need to follow that one, then give the security here. Then come to your data analysis and insights. So what to extract, that's why we discussed it right here. Self-service, and like we need to build a data model and a BI dashboard and a KPI tracking and predictive analysis. Yeah, when like data driven, right? Yeah, this is our like a final goal here. So where and how will insights be used here? Strategy and AI insight, decision making and automation optimize. See, once like a data driven is a design, so what are the use cases will be like a getting here? So we will see here. See here, what is data driven here? That's just now we discussed it, right? Yeah, data driven refers to an approach to business or decision making, or like a process that relies on empirical evidence and quantitative analysis rather than the intuitions, assumptions, or like a convention wisdom. It involves collecting, analyzing, and interpreting data to guide strategies and operations and action. That's why data driven is a final stage where like a cleansing and applying logic and loading and will follow the strategy and will follow like data governance and security. After that we will enter into the data driven action. That's why it's very very important. Once we are like enter into here, so here so many like things like characteristic will follow in the organization. So evidence based decisions we will make here. Choices are made based on the data analysis rather than the gut feeling. So like overall giving the comments cannot work on that one. If you have a data, if you need to comment, then it will be accepted. That's why evidence based decisions will be made there. Then metrics focus. Once the data is perfect, so we will design the KPIs. That KPIs established based on the company's inputs, so that can be everyone accepted here. So everyone take the decision, everyone will suggest the better decisions. The next one is like a continuous measurements. So like yes, once the data is ready, so that like ongoing data collection and analysis track perform continuous, it will like a give like a, once the data is added, so it will top up on the KPIs. So that the previous we can like measure, current also we can measure that one, what is going on the company here. Then cultural mindset here. Data literacy is a valued across all levels of organization here. So iterative improvement here, yes, whenever the data is available, we can yeah, make the decisions towards like improvement here, companies or personal or whatever. data is available to test, like learn, refine approaches here, like take the better decisions. How the company is performing under low or below or like average or like a high. So that are based on the data only. So yeah, like that's all approach work. Like just now we discussed, right? Yes, how the data driven approach, data collection here, data processing, data analysis, insight generation, and the decision making and implementation monitoring. Then, but it's not like a easy thing. Like a, simply like we are telling data driven means so many challenges we need to face while like designing or becoming a data driven. So companies, what happen is like whenever like we discussed like data things in the boardrooms, but when you start working, is a different scenario. Whatever the client explained the data in the boardroom, but not exactly when you log into the database and take the data. So many issues, so many missing, so many inconsistencies, so many logic not met. So that's why it's like so many challenges will be faced while becoming a data driven. Data quality issues and consistency issues, and here look legacy system not designed for analytics. Whatever the previous and whatever the latest, it won't match. The previous one will continue the old one. The legacy system will generate the data, and it will not like a match with the latest one, because we need to like a bit create the bridge between and to like store into latest one. So that's why legacy systems like not designed for the latest, right? But if you touch like a legacy system, that will create other issues. So here like a one more, yeah, cultural resistance, data silos across department, and the shortage of like a data science and analytics talent. Yeah. So that's why like many challenges we will face. So here like if you see, here like organization are leveraging to like many tools are available in the market, but Tableau and Power BI main like lead rules in analytics, but like when advanced analytics also platform to transform raw data into actionable business intelligence. These are the main tools, but many tools are in the market. But whenever you use these tools, maybe we can very close to like becoming like a data driven things will be done very quickly. Yeah. If you see, once like a data driven application or like a data driven database or many or KPIs will be done. So these things will be applicable to many things in the outside. So that is like a marketing or retail or healthcare or finance and manufacturing. Yeah. Marketing, if optimizing like ad spend based on the companion performance data, so that's only. Once you design the KPIs in the marketing side, yes, we can optimize. Retail also we can inventory management like using sales trend analysis, healthcare treatment plans, or finance credit scoring models, or manufacturing predictive maintenance using equipment sensor data. So these are the things like examples. Like whenever the like a data like your KPIs designed based on the available data up to like a data driven applications will be utilized here. That is only when you come to business application, yes, sales analytics or operational management, your customer analytics or financial reporting and HR analytics. When you come to business analysis, like these are the things will be applied. These are all everything back end is like a data. That way data should be very proper way in everywhere. If you want to take decision, should be answered, data should be the highest value. That's why we focus on the data always. So clear, right? So starting like we discuss like only data, how the data will be organized, what are the layers in like a applicable into like a data driven. So how it will be organized, collected, and all the things. Now we will see the actionable. Actually, when we discuss the client, first thing, the client will show this part only. How the client describe the data. If you see the cake ready to eat, right? Everything organized, just cut and take it if you want. But actually, when you start working in the system, See here how the cake will be looks like here. So the data comes from some of the things Excel files, some of the text file, some of the CSV file, some of the PDF file. That's why when you combine these all the things and store into one separate database, very tough. That's why client always like explain this thing. My data is very clean. They are ready to use. Yeah, I can design the like KPIs and all the stuff. They use that way only. But when you start working, these are the things will come into picture. They never explain about this one. That's why people will like a see outlier only. Ah, okay, database. Yes, we'll work on. When you start the designing KPIs, that's why data analysts know the pin areas. So about the data. That's why if you want to like a data carrier as a data analyst, so not only data analyst to higher level, data should be, you should learn about the data first of all, so that you can answer wherever either higher position or lower position or middle position. That's why I'm stressing that one. Data how will be played in the current world. Okay. Okay. So we just now we discussed data warehouse, right? How the data warehouse will be like constructed or designed in the companies. So we will see here. Yeah, you see here like this operational data and flat file, right? And the data sources. So these data sources, not only one here in the companies, many big organizations. So like some companies like will follow databases, SQL or DB2 or whatever it is. Then again flat files, again Excel and OLTP systems. And yeah, this is only data come from these many sources. Suppose if you're a company like a established in a different continent, so different continent will follow like a different database. Some companies same database, but some companies follow. Suppose US company follow like a DB2, and APAC company will follow like a SQL, and like other continent will follow like flat files, some other continent will follow like Excel files. So when you want to like getting like generate any report from like heterogeneous sources, means different data sources, is a very tough, because once you define customer ID in like a database, SQL is a different, and Excel is a different, text file is a different, or flat file is a different. Some like a suppose like a full name if you want to store here, database like a first name, surname, first name, last name. But in the Excel, it will store like some of them are capital, some of them first letter is a capital, a middle letter is a capital, or like a first name is like they will store surname, or first name you will store in the last. That way, like a different. So when you want to combine all these databases or all these like heterogeneous sources to combine into one staging area and generate the report is very tough. That's why we need to go one by one, whether all are same format or not. Any inconsistency like available here, so we need to clear out that one. So we need to remove that one, or we need to correct that one. Then again we need to load it into centralized data warehouse. So here staging area, just I'm showing here staging. Staging means a different data sources like a dump into one staging area here. So directly we cannot store into data warehouse. So whatever the logic or whatever the inconsistencies or whatever the not matching records, whatever the like missing records, whatever the capital and capital or cleaning date not available, so we'll first dump into the staging area here. Then here we to use like ETL tools, extracting from heterogeneous sources and transforming means like cleaning all the things here in the staging area here. So once like a loading into here, we need to apply the company logics or like correcting the errors from all the sources, and then loading to the centralized data warehouse here. If you have heavy data, like this way will work out here. So load into like a centralized data warehouse. Centralized data warehouse, if you like a load same everything into one area, is very tough to like a retrieving, means taking. If you like a similar data, we can design into small like a data marts, or like a summary data or raw data. So whenever if you want to like a connect that particular piece, so it will access is very easy. You got it right. That's only data warehouse means is a centralized data warehouse. Again, they will divide into some parts here. Sales data, sales related all the information can be stored into one area. Is like a data marts, means piece of information similar like a related piece of information here like a store into one particular area. So whenever if you want sales data, we connect into that piece only, so that very quick, and like we can generate the report also very easy. That's why inventory related also we can store one piece, purchasing related. So these are called like a data mart, store into centralized data warehouse. Once like store into centralized data warehouse, then here like in the between BI, business intelligence tools will come into picture, either Tableau or Power BI or Looker or ClickSense, ClickView, or like many reporting tools are available. So using that one, so we will generate the reports. So again, further, if you want to like do analysis, suppose sales data mining, like data mining. So we will apply from scratch to higher level. We can answer many things about the sales. So that is like a data mining. We can apply inside again here. Then reporting also we can generate. See the reporting, I will connect sales data. We pull out all sales related like report will be designed here. When you want to like inventory related, you can connect inventory data mart into centralized data warehouse. Then you can design the inventory dashboards or inventory KPI reports in purchasing. So these are the client wanted here the last piece, but before that like here if you see there's so many layers we played here. Like we first like taking heterogeneous into dumping into staging area, we apply the ETL. Then like cleaning on everything will be done here, and then store into centralized data warehouse. In the centralized data warehouse also, if you want to store everything in one area, is very tough to retrieve because heavy data. Suppose if you want to retrieve one record, suppose 10 lakh records are there, one record is very tough. If that record related like which area, either that record related to sales data or sales related or like inventory or purchasing or data mart. So these are like a design that one. So that's why data mart play here like a related data will be created into centralized data warehouse. So that like a that related informations can be quickly accessed, can be quickly designed KPIs, so that like decision making very quick on that one. So the report loading also very quick, because 10,000 records only 5,000 or 10,000 records will be related to sales. Again, the remaining 5,000 related to 10,000 or like 15,000 related to inventory. So remaining related to purchasing. That way, like divided into similar records into similar way. So that piece of designing is nothing but a data mart in the data warehouse. So once this is ready, so that client wanted like any report from any either sales or inventory purchase. So that is very quick. So you got it right? Or any questions here? Here, while designing the data warehouse is the most simple and generic right here. But here simple is a database with a huge amount of data in it. It's like a yes, data warehouse is a multi-dimensional database, but that is designed for the here querying and analysis rather than like a transaction processing. But here like we will follow like a yes, we'll follow some characteristics based on the like a Wilman Inman like a defined William Inman is like a defined how the data warehouse will be designed here. So he has given like four characteristics, like a subject oriented, means subject related, like integrated, like combining like heterogeneous or homogeneous sources, and then non-volatile, then time variant. So these are the four characteristics we follow while designing the data warehouse. So clear, right? Any questions or anyone? Okay. Yeah. So now we'll see into brief like about the data here, how like a data collection is like how it will be done here. So once like a data warehouse, like you are aware of that one structure, how it will be like a design, how it is collected, how it is cleansing done, how it's like a data marts we created, so that again further divided into how the data collection here, the piece here, like yes, data collection simply I'm showing here like these are the like a databases, some of them like manually enter in excel file, some are coming from the sql, some of the python, like yeah, one piece here. Then data storage, yes, once like see data storage, using the data storage will be created, will be stored here. See google sheets, redshift, this is like a sample like here, many are there in like outside world, many are there, just I'm to make you understand the basic things about the data, so that I'm showing here like some pieces here. Yeah, data storage like yeah, sql also we can store google sheets, redshift, man. Then data cleaning, yeah, using excel itself also we can clean the data, we can store the data in the excel. Maybe people are aware of that one ms office, right? So once enter the data, yes, once we collected the data from different sources or different excels, when you combine so many things, inconsistency will appear in, right? Capital letter, small letter, null values, missing data, and middle capital, or like yeah, some of the like a numbering related digits, or like yeah, commas, if everything, yeah. So that should be cleansed in excel. If you are like aware of some of the like programming, not programming, simple commands, so like we can use excel also, we can clean the data. Power query or sql, yes, we can using that also, we can clean the data. Yeah, these are all like a cleaning, yes. Trifan or pandas, yes. Then data analysis, yes. Once like you clean the data, if you see here, data storing and data cleaning and data analysis all will be doing same, but different phases like here. Yeah, if we see the data analysis, SQL also we can like cleaning the data. Excel also, Excel we can store the data, we can clean the data, we can do the analysis also in the Excel. That's why we should learn many things here. Like while I want to become a data analyst here, so these are things. But if we practice, then only it will work out. Yeah. Then once like a data analysis or data is ready, then these are the some of the tools like a data visualization. Power BI, Looker, Tableau, and Python. Yes, Python also we can like a create a visualization. Yeah, these are like yeah, reporting and dashboarding here. Yes, these they both are same only. Yeah, Power BI, yeah, Google Slides, and like yeah, Tableau and notation. Yes, yeah, these are like using data visualization tools. Like yeah, once data is ready, so we will see in further detail here data warehouse. Just now we like see the data warehouse, right? But when you like a data like further will be divided into these many things here. So data warehouse is like at most like at most thing here, like a heterogeneous sources, and we can dump into like a staging area. Then we can apply like a logic and all the stuff and store into centralized data warehouse, right? So once like a centralized data warehouse will store like a piece by related information, that is nothing but a data mart. Then we can further like divide into data mining and all that stuff. So again data mart, that piece like a given broader way here, related information via external sources will get the data and putting into staging area. and you store into one piece, related piece into data mart 1, data mart 2, data mart 3, meaning like a sales related sales data, inventory, and HR related HR. That way like we can store it. Here data lake. Data lake is like a data in raw format. We will collect the data. So in further, like we were discussing these things in data warehouse. So here a data lake means like we collected the heterogeneous sources, different like or similar sources, raw data. So we can collect here and then transform. That is just like a data lake. These are the terms will be used in the like a data warehouse, or a data analyst guy should know these terms whenever they ask anybody, so you're ready to answer. Yeah, data lake is just like collecting raw data and just transform. That is nothing but a data lake. A data pipeline. A data pipeline means yes, external like we will like take the data and then like yeah, collecting the data and putting a staging area, then transform. This transformation up to here is a data pipeline here. Then data mining here. If you see here, data mining means like a whenever the store the data into centralized data warehouse as a data mart. Suppose sales data is a data mart, right? So if you want to further dig it out, like yes, that is nothing but a data mine. We'll further go down and answer many questions related to sales. So that is nothing but a data mining. The data quality. Data quality means like yes, the final step here. So whenever the data source is like available, we will collect the data. And like a quality. Quality means like we will remove unwanted things and make it ready and make it usable, make it decisionable. So that is nothing but a quality. So that should be available to target audience. So based on that only like we can generate the KPI reports, KPI dashboards. Clear, right? Or any question? Anybody have any questions? Nobody asking anything. Maybe is it clear or not? Any doubts or anything? Okay. Yeah. This one also some like further some more concepts here. Like yes, somewhat like somewhat make it clear like ETL process. ETL process is not a simple things like here. So whenever the like heterogeneous sources we will collect, so the ETL like informatica is there, data stage is there. Yeah, many tools are there in outside. So again we need to apply the mapping and transformations here to make that to store into centralized data warehouse. So that's why ETL process like is a, again the ETL process guys will do separate like ETL tool they will use. So data analyst guy will not involve into ETL process here. Then here like a data pipeline. Yeah, just now we discussed it, right? Yes. Yeah, data cleaning here. So in further like some more further divisions we want to show here. So that's why this picture I'm showing here. Data, yeah, data cleaning if you see here identifies, then correct, again error will come, again identifies, again correct, again whenever accuracy and reliability, then store into data mining. Then data mining is large data sets here, again like a combine and extract and summarizes, and again like a create insights and patterns. So these are the repetitive further like how the data mining will work, or data cleaning in data mining will work, and the data pipeline how it will work here, then ETL process how it will work here. The staging here, if we see a transaction, if it is like inconsistent, then correct it and apply the logic and store into centralized data warehouse. Then that will load into again like into data mart and will connect into data analytics. Yeah. Here, like if you see here, data cleaning in detail some more. Yeah. 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 Just like first thing, explore the data set. What is the data set? What is their insights? So need to just to connect here and retrieve the data and see. First, identify data sources. What is what? Then understand the data types here, either numeric or categorical. What are the like? Just to spot out the potential data quality issues here. So if you go inside in a detailed way, so these are the things should aware of or should handle in proper way to clean up the data. Then handling the missing data. I told you right, yeah, blanks or null. So whenever the client show picture is a perfect, but when you connect, these are the things we need to face. Then remove the duplicate. A single record will be appear many cases or many areas. So that we need to remove the data. Then handling formatting issues. Yeah, this is the biggest challenge here, like data related. Some of the like suppose like heterogeneous sources if you store across the globe. So some databases will follow DDMM by YY. Some are like will follow MMDD by YY. So you won't match here. That's why we need to spend a lot of time there only to correcting the data. Then some of the like suppose if you like a male or female or versus like a, yeah, some of the male is like M is a capital, here M is a small. Some will follow like a M capital M only. See here, M is a capital, M is a small. Somewhere like a M only M indicate. See here, when you like extracting these things and storing the centralized, it will create a big mess. Then here also you are managing outliers, validating. Once like a combine all the things and like a putting staging area and cleaning, then validating data to storing. So these are the like a steps, 6 steps, not six. These are the main things like involved. So that's why I'm showing only six, but many are there steps. But these are highly like a recommended. Like every time we should aware and we should connecting these things. So this is like a cleaning in detail. Yeah. I'm telling like databases are every time. So outside world, many databases are available. But when you see here, like we are discussing only SQL, relational databases. These are like some of the types of databases available outside. So that's why we want to show these things here. Yeah, we are discussing about the only relational database. But when you come here, blockchain databases and distributed databases, in-memory databases, spatial databases, time series databases, graph databases, object-oriented databases. But here only, suppose when companies start these all databases in a different continent, different countries, combining or like a storing into centralized database is very tough. Yeah, no SQL database. This is like a document oriented. If you see here in the database, it will store like a tables manner here, column and rows. But when you come here, no SQL database, MongoDB, if you take document oriented. When you combine these, very tough. That's why whatever we discussed earlier, like a combining heterogeneous, how like a major like play major like issues will arise. So we discuss. So whenever you like see this picture, so those whatever discussed earlier will be utilized to correcting or to store into like a staging area to retrieve all these things and store into centralized data warehouse. So that's why heterogeneous I'm used here like different databases and like combining all the things very tough. So here like a SQL it will store like a table manner, right? But when you come here document oriented, key value, column family store, your graph database, Senio 4j, Amazon Neptune is a database but it's stored different like a different format, different way. So retrieving and combining to other database is very tough. But we want to report, a company CEO want to report across all the database. Just imagine how we'll produce, how will like give a report to your CEO based on all these databases. That's why our centralized data warehouse concept will work on here. Okay. These are some of the piece like we want to show how like a data will be organized in outside world, how the databases are different types of databases will be stored how. So this is a picture will represent a clear clarity on this. Some more detail about the SQL here. SQL, I told you, right? Database, one of the like a SQL Oracle. So SQL data analytics guys should aware of these things: Excel, SQL, and one reporting tool. So in the SQL, simple only. But if you when you work on this one, we should be master on this. Databases here like a table made up of like a rows and column, right? How to retrieve the data, what are the functions like how to like a group by here functions, and what are the joins, yes. In the table in the SQL, tables like different tables, right? Different tables store different data but one common fields. So when you want two tables command, joins will play a role here. What is sorry, some of the noise I'm hearing. Anybody have any question?
No, sir.
No, right? Okay. Yeah, this is only these are SQL. Just I'm like touching all the things like whatever the data analyst required. So maybe what are the tools play here like a data analyst should give like a proper data to like a senior management. These are the things we should follow. Yeah. Then CT Windows function. These are like a SQL related stuff. Some of the points I like covered here. Yeah. Then once like if you're aware of this data or SQL, then like a data visualization tools, market in the market, these are the tools, main things available in the data visual BI tools in the outside world. Yeah, if you Tableau, yes, Tableau and Power BI, these are the main like leading players in the market, data visualization. Yeah, Google things like a Looker Studio, D3 here, PLTL, QuickSense, Apache Superset, Grafana, Infograph. Yeah, these are the visualization tools we play here. So you should aware of this one. Yeah. So once you aware of this one, data cleaning and all the stuff, then next to go for the analysis, how it will be done here. Then first question. So whenever you want to design something, first ask, what is the problem? Then that problem related data available or not, then you need to collect and you need to pull the whatever the problem is raising in the company. So that related data we need to pull out from the database. Then if it is not proper, then fix it and format it. Once like a fix and all, then again retrieve and analyze. Then once analyze, if data is perfect, then design and sharing the findings. So these are the ways like it will work in the company. So when you see the down, when you're doing like these things, so these are the common tools used here. SQL, Excel, or like spreadsheets and Power BI and Python. If you are programming, yes, we can use R, Python, or Looker. These are the tools required to like a from starting to submit this KPI dashboard to senior management. All right. Yeah. There's some of the things, some more in detail. Yes. Yeah. Whenever like a data analyst to when you promote business analyst, some of the gaps, like whatever the data analyst and business analyst. So we need to fill out that one. Some of the extra tools, if you are aware of that one, so will be business analyst is like a more than the data analyst. So you can complete aware of that one project end to end. We need to coordinate clients. You need to coordinate like a designing team here is a bridge between like business needs and technical solutions. So that's why, yeah, he's like a business analyst also wanted sometimes like to design KPIs to present to the, yes, senior management. So you should aware of that MS Excel and Tableau and aware of the data things, how it will be pulled, how it will be designed. Plus Jira also. Jira is like a ticketing tool and like analysis and presentation here, visual, like a uh, diagram, business like a required diagram like BRDs will be designed here. So that, so the data will like create many roles here, is a data analyst or business analyst, if you are aware of the things like at some of the tools here. That's why like a here stressing also here. Here business analytics here. Yeah, data store we already seen. Yeah, data extraction, integration, all types, and talent and AWG, data analysis, and BI, and documentation, and communication. So we need to do like a proper communication presentation here. Teams or Slack or Zoom also. Yeah. If you see here, types of data. So once KPI done, right, what type of like a KPIs, what are going to give to the client? Like so here like four types will be designed here. Descriptive analytics, what happened right here. Then diagnostics, like why did it happen. Then here predict what will happen here. Predict, like we need to predict that one. Then prescriptive, like analytics, what should I do then? Once like I take the decision, then what should I do? We need to like take the decision to make it action, or like you pass to someone who are like a decision maker. So up to here like a retrospective and prospective. When you like see descriptive analytics or diagnostic analytics, this is called like a retrospective. Means always like what happened, so what did happen. So we are questioning here. When you come prospective, what will happen? So why should I? What should I do? So you, these are all like a decision focused here. Here like a information and insight focused here. So everyone should aware of this one, what is happening, like what will happen. So if you submit the data, is it correct, or the action will be taken, is it proper? So that way, based on that only, the company like top management will work on the predictive analytics and like in prescriptive analytics. Okay, so you remember now, first thing I explained, I've discussed about these things. If you are aware of the data things, how many like roles will be played in the company or in the outside world. Start with the data analyst to like a VP of or company CEO or CDO or chief technology officer, chief analytics officer. That level we can reach if you are completely aware of, if completely answer to all data related questions. Okay. Yeah, yeah. If you are like completely data aware of the things, some of the extra point if you add, like the roles will change here. Data analyst and machine learning engineer. Machine learning also today's world, like people are talking about the everywhere, every corner, artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence also based on the data only. If you are like designing models and like data available based on the patterns recognitions or like so many things we can need to train, so that like it will work on the AI. That is like a machine learning engineer, data scientist, data analyst, data scientist, but data only, data engineer, data only. See everywhere is a data analyst, data scientist, data engineer. Some more extra basic is like a data analyst. So if you are aware of the some more things, patterns and all, critical thinking and all, creative, you have data scientist. But if you are ETL process and all, like loading and centralized data warehouse, that is data engineer. We already discussed, right, data warehouse life cycle. So many jobs here, like so many things outside. But if you are master of these things, if you are like a answer confidently to the questions we were asking, then only you will be existing in the market IT world. Yeah. How like our brain should be, like data analyst should aware of this thing. The left side Tableau, one of the reporting, SQL database, and Python programming here, statistics, Power BI, Excel. Then people skills also required, not only data skills, critical thinking based on the data, how to present, what are the CEO will ask the question, just to analyze in advanced level, so that we can design the KPIs and that. Then whenever the design, then when you present, you should be proper communications required, so that the audience should like get whatever the things they wanted, or you make them to like understand. Then problem solving, storytelling also very important. If you design something and you hand over without explaining, nobody knows what is what. When you give a good story based on the available chart, so that people are aware of that one, people make to understand. Okay, right? Yeah, actually, yes, in Tableau also I need to touch, but like yes, yeah, these are the like yeah. Tableau actually tool is not available, so not like installed here. So maybe I will give only demo only. Maybe if I wear one class, one more class later, maybe I will show the Tableau how it will connect, how will like all the things. But like yeah, Tableau, yeah, data driven means yeah. These are the things like yes, we are. Yes, now we this picture now is clear to you. So your data collection, data processing, data analysis, and insight. So here, like we will connect the Tableau here. So once like a proper way, everything is available centralized data warehouse as a data mart, so that the Tableau or Power BI, whatever the tools available, so we will connect and we will design the insights in proper way. In the tool also we can cleanse many things here in the Tableau or Power BI. Yeah, there also we'll directly connect heterogeneous sources or Excel or like CSV files or like a DB2 or SQL, whatever it is. So we can cleanse there also, we can design, but it will take a lot of time. Yeah, yeah. Tableau is like a, yes, in the outside world, Tableau has like emerged as a leading business intelligence tools. So very easy to learn and like design the KPIs or metrics. Yeah, your data connection also like yes, various like almost 70 dashboard, 70 databases like a support like a Tableau here. Yeah, cloud also it will support like a SQL databases. Yeah, here like a data blending or like a data blending a different like multiple sources will combine into Tableau also. Real time analytics like we can design advanced, we can design. Yeah, yeah. Internally Tableau itself I'm like a Tableau prep, one ETL tool. Yes, we can like cleanse the data using the Tableau prep. We can like correct all the things, whatever the inconsistencies available in the database side. So we can using Tableau prep, we can like correct all the things. Then visualization development. Yeah, yeah. Using the tools, yes, Tableau tool like we can design many things. Advanced feature also now available. AI related or natural like machine learning, natural language also we can use. That's why Tableau very popular, very hot in the market. Okay. Any questions? Yeah. Hi everyone. Yeah. These are the
Yes,
like a
sir.
data driven. I presented about the data. So I think like you guys are grasp something or you got something about this slide, this presentation. So maybe you are aware of something. So that maybe any questions, anyone. So that is a question hour.
Hello, sir. Thank
Yeah.
you
Hi.
for your input for today. So, this this question is generally that I need your opinion about from those past years experience that you have from Dell to Cognizant. So I see your LinkedIn. So I just want to know your opinion because I just starting my career. Maybe in September because I'm doing my internship right now. So as a data analyst, what should I do for starter and what skill that I should have? I mean the program, that software that I must be efficient to use because as I'm doing my intern right now, the those skills that I gain for the past my university's studies is not being used. But I think that if I jump to the other company, it will need me to have a new skills or efficiency to do the job properly, because some company they use what they have and we cannot change it 180 360 of it. So if you have a suggestion on how to start the career in the data analyst, should I say that is a software to know how to build software is a good an addition to the data analyst career.
Yeah, yeah. Well, now your university passed out, right? Maybe what is your like aim into like to becoming? So that like you want to go for like a artificial intelligence stuff, or you want to go for the cloud related, or you want to go for the data related, or you want to go for the programming. So that many roles are there in outside world. Here like a data security, means cyber security related, next artificial intelligence related, next cloud related, next to data analysis related. So which area you want to move, but wherever you want to move, you should be like a logical thinking always required, critical thinking always required, data things, these are the basic things. Data, if you see the data, you need to explain the things to the client. So that is very important. So that if you are aware of, first of all you should aware of the excel, how to clean the data, how to store the data, how to design the like graphs in the excel. If you are aware of this like complete things in the excel, so remaining tools are very easy to learn. If you directly jump into the tool or like a Tableau or Power BI, maybe it will take bit time more to understand, because excel is very easy. Everyone start from excel only, because in excel we can do many things. Excel we can do many things. Even we will clean the data, we can design the graphs also, we can very proper way, we can automate also excel, means a program is simple programming also will do. If you are aware of that one excel completely, so remaining is very easy. One programming should be proper, one visualization should be in proper. So these are the things should be one programming, one visualization, one MS Office related, one critical thinking, logical thinking. So that we can like move into anything, any either cloud side or like a cyber security related or analytics related or anything as a starter. But nowadays like more jobs on the data. I'm sure, right? Data analyst, data engineer, business analyst, everywhere data. Everyone speaks in the company data. If you like give proper justification, whatever you are present, maybe you are in the topmost. People will like you to like to call you. Hey, this guy will answer many questions. Many like you will give proper data, will give accuracy data. They will create a confidence on you. So that way you should be like do hard work like based on these things. That's why first you should choose the career where you want to move, analytics side or cyber security side or cloud side or networking side, so that we can guide.
Yes, understand your opinion. This because I think about let's talk about 5 years or 10 years in the futures, as I didn't choose what I want to go in depth yet, because I think about the AI implementation to the system itself. So we can see that people already run that in the form to the generative AI. Some AI like it's just we give the example for ChatGPT, but I see the some accuracy, but I I scared that the potential of the AI that we've evolved that might make the opportunity to be a data analyst generally become much more lower. But so which part of the human is need in the process of the data as we try to stay relevant instead of we getting replaced by the AI. You understand?
Yeah, got it. But see, people are like scaring about the AI is coming into picture or they replace with the humans. Not that way, but AI designed by the humans, right? AI will be designed by the human, by human only designing the AIs. So wherever if we create one thing, again the problems also there. Means we'll correct the humans only, right? If you create the AI like a robot, it won't work 100% proper every day, right? Sometimes we'll create a problem, right? So we need to correct that one, right? Again, programming required, right? That is only who are the tough guys, who are the strong guys, definitely will exist in the market. But wherever the simple learning and basic learning on it won't work out. That's why I told you, right? Critical thinking, like yes, decision making, and one programming stronger, one database stronger should exist in the market. You play different roles, not like a same role. You will play different roles in a broader way. That's why you should master in one SQL, one database, one programming, one like any database or anything, one like a cloud and all the things. So that's value. Whatever the market trends coming up, we should aware of that one. You should in a positions to speak out about that one, so that you will be grabbed immediately. If you are like a last 5 years same thing, if you're working, no use. Market like it's changing continuous, right? Emerging, right? It's a continuous day-to-day changing, right? We need to update. So we need to attend, or we need to learn from anything, maybe databases or whatever it is. So you need to learn, you need to focus on that one. What is the market is going on, you should aware of that one. Then only you can exist in the market. You clear, right? Okay, great. Thank you.
Yes, very clear. Thank you so much for your opinion about that.
Okay. So next question, please.
If there are any other questions, either use utilize the chat box or you can simply unmute your mic. I guess there are no more questions, or are you receiving questions directly?
Oh no, I haven't received any question from anyone.
Okay. If there are no questions, please don't forget to fill out the attendance form. So fill it up so you can generate your attendance for this class. I reshared the link. Sorry about the the mistake. So and you can once you have downloaded your certificates, feel free to post them on your LinkedIn profiles, and don't forget to tag Garanto Academy. Okay. So before we end the class, I'd like to ask everyone to turn on their cameras again so we can take another class photo before we close the class.